Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Stephanie and you're welcome to my channel. I decided to do something fresh, something new with my background and I'm loving it. Let me know if you guys like the new background. I just wanted to be creative with it. Just want something, refreshing and just a little bit girly but not too much. Yeah. So, first update, right? I decided to change my channel name. Okay, if you haven't realized, it's no longer Stephanie Isaac as the name of my channel. It's now Shine Out Now. Why did I do that? If you guys don't know, for those of you who don't know, I should say I have a blog. Okay, the name of the blog is Shine Out Now. This whole inspiring and motivating people to grow in God and just live wholesome lives in general started from a blog. Okay, and it's been a learning process for me. It's over a year now since I've been on YouTube and still trying to figure out what to do, what kind of contents to post. I enjoy posting the contents I already post. More than anything, I want people to grow in God. I want people to live wholesome lives. So it's been difficult trying to juggle two accounts because I do have an Instagram account with Shine Out Now and my personal account Stephanie. So I'm like, you know what? Most of the content I post anyways is geared towards Shine Out Now, geared towards inspiring people to live for God. And I want to do more of that. And also, put a little bit of lifestyle topics now and then. So I'm like, why not just name it Shine Out Now? It's different, it stands out, it pops. Welcome to Shine Out Now. So I decided to change the name, guys. It's been on my mind for a while. I'm like, just go ahead and do it. You have nothing to lose. So yes, the channel name is no longer Stephanie Isaac but Shine Out Now. So share, tell your friends to like, share and subscribe to Shine Out Now. So on today's video, I wanted to share with you guys 29 life lessons. 29 lessons I have learned in my 29 years of life. Yes, I am 29 years. I have one more year before I get into the 30s. I cannot believe. Guys, time goes by so fast. I just celebrated my 29th birthday last Saturday and I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to do anything crazy. It was weird. I'm like, is this how being old feels like? Like, I just wanted to spend time with my husband, just spend time with close family. I didn't want to do nothing big or throw a party or none of those things. I wanted to just reflect and just spend time in quietness. I am growing to enjoy just quietness and solitude, guys. It's awesome. Just simplicity is beautiful. It was an awesome birthday, a quiet birthday. I decided to make a video to share with you guys 29 things that I have learned in my 29 years of life. I hope it helps you. I hope it, you might not agree with some of the things. Some of them you might agree with. This is just a video to help someone out there. Whatever you agree with or whatever it is that you have learned, you can also leave it in the comment section below. I want to know, I want to learn from you guys as well. So let's get into the video. I have my iPad here, guys, so I'm going to be looking down every now and then just so I don't get distracted or sidetracked. Okay, so the first thing is that you need to know God for yourself. It's very important, guys. You need to have your own relationship with God. Like, you cannot depend on others' relationship with God. Growing up, yes, my parents had a wonderful relationship with God, but as I began to grow older, I moved away from home. I cannot always call my mom and say, hey mom, I'm going through this, even if yes, it's good to do that, but there are some things or there are some journeys in life that you have to travel on your own and you're going to need God, and you need to have that foundation, your relationship with God for yourself. So that is the first thing. You need to know God for yourself. Don't make life about you. It's so consuming when everything is about you, what I want. It's no, it's consuming. When you make yourself an idol, it's consuming. Life is about God. If you live life in that way, knowing that there's a bigger picture, it's not about me all the time. It's about God. It's about the world at large. It's so big, and when we focus on self, it becomes exhausting. Focusing on self is what makes people greedy and just want to everything for themselves. They hate people because it's all about me. They're jealous. So you see that self is a major cause of a lot of problems in our lives. Okay, so don't make your life just about you. Okay, don't choose to do life alone. Okay, you're not an island. We are not made to be independent people. We are interdependent people. Get friends, get people that would help you in this life's journey. Even though you're here alone, or you were born just you, or even though you're a twin, you still have that your personal world, your personal life. You still can't do life alone by yourself. There are some things that you're going to want to share with somebody. Hey, how did you do this? How did you do that? Or your parents or your friends. So have a community of people who would support you and help you, even in motherhood, in family. Like, guys, I don't imagine trying to raise a child on my own. It is very difficult. So you need support. Don't chase away all your friends. Okay, find the good ones and stick with them. Life happens in seasons. Life is all about seasons, and you have to learn from every season in your life. Don't just rush out of seasons. Especially the difficult season, we want to just rush out of them. But the best things are, we learn more in those difficult seasons than in the seasons where it's just chill. Okay, so yes, some seasons in life may be difficult, but learn from it, grow from it. I remember always saying, oh, I cannot wait to move out of my parents' house. I cannot wait to do this. I cannot wait to do that. And I'm like, now I'm there. It's like, I should have just enjoyed growing, enjoyed just being a teenager, enjoyed every stage in life and not try to rush out of it. It's okay to outgrow people. It's totally okay to outgrow people. The friends you had 10, 15 years ago are not going to be the friends that you have today. If that is still the case, that is awesome. Okay, but it's okay to outgrow people. Don't force relationships in your life. If it's not working, it's not working. Okay. Get yourself low maintenance friends. You need it, trust me. Like, you don't need someone who's like, oh, you didn't call me today, why didn't you call me today, oh, why didn't you call me, that. No. You need people that, even though you guys don't talk every day, when you guys do talk, it's like a catch up. They're not upset because they know that your life is busy and that you care about them. That is what I mean by low maintenance friends. You need them. Okay, get to know yourself. Spend time with yourself. Get to know who God has created you to be. Get to know you. Sometimes we don't get to know ourselves. We don't know who we are. I think one of the best things I did was that I read this book, Why You Act the Way You Do. Just getting to know myself. Before I got married, I wanted to know myself better. So I read books. So read books, discover who you are, discover your gifts, discover your talents. Be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. I realize that sometimes we're so hard on ourselves. We always want to we have this high standards. Oh, you have to look this way, you have to do this, you have to do that. I'm like, I never really enjoyed me. I'm always saying, oh, you're fat, oh, you're this, I don't like your nose, oh, I don't like your forehead, it's too big. Like, just there's always something. So at this stage in my life, I love my forehead, my nose. Even if you add a little bit of weight, girl, love yourself. Lose the weight, but love yourself. Don't hate yourself. Just embrace who God has called you to be. Live life at your own pace, not at the pace of others. Don't let nobody set the pace for your life. Set standards for your life, okay? Forgive easily. Like, yeah, people are going to offend you. People are going to offend you without even knowing that they offend you, so that they have offended you. So you cannot just live your life living with a log of hate and anger inside of you. Forgive let it go. You're gonna have to forgive people for the apologies that you never even received. This was hard for me, yo. Like, people hurt you and don't even apologize. I'm like, I thought that you were supposed to apologize to me before I forgave you. But no, some people are not going to apologize. They don't even know they did something, and you're going to have to just move on. Love yourself enough to move on. Okay, you can't be working around with that burden of hate. You know, forgiveness is not really for the other person, it's for you. It sets you free, it makes you lighter. Not everyone is going to understand you, and that is okay. Not everyone is gonna like you, boo. Not everyone is gonna understand you, boo, and that is okay. You know, surround yourself with people who do and move right on. What you studied in the university is not necessarily what you're going to spend the rest of your life doing, okay? Like, your desires will change. The things that you want to do, you're still trying to discover yourself. Even at 29, I'm still trying to discover myself. Like, wow, is this thing for me or is not for me? Like, do I need to change careers or whatever? Like, you always have that thought in your mind because you're wondering, did I make the right choice? So if you're in that place where you're like, okay, is this what I want to do? I don't know, not sure. You're not crazy, okay? You're not weird. You're still trying to discover yourself. It's totally normal. Marry your friend. Marry your best friend. Marry your best friend. I remember when I would hear people use the word love is not enough. I'm like, why would you say love is not enough? Love is everything. Yes, it is, but it is not enough to sustain a marriage. You need friendship, okay? You need friendship, because the butterflies that you feel in your belly when you first meet the person you want to get married to, those butterflies are going to fly away. For real, guys, they're not going to be there. Like, I've been married for 5 years. I'm in my sixth year now, and I love my husband very much. But the weird feeling I would get in my belly when I was seeing him and the fast heartbeat, it's not there anymore. But it doesn't mean I don't love him. It means that I'm growing to know who he really is. So marry your friend. Friendship is what is going to help, you know, hold the glue that will help hold our relationship together, because the intimate part of marriage is not always going to be there. Maybe your spouse is sick or tired. Like, you're going to have to learn to, you know, enjoy talking to the person, enjoy being in their company. You cannot change anybody, okay? Only God can, okay? So before you jump the broom, ask yourself this question: if this person never changes, would I still love them? Would I be able to live with this person's excesses? Because everybody has their excesses, and sometimes there are people who just can't handle yours, okay? So you have to find someone's excesses that you can handle and ask yourself, hey, if they don't change, would I still be able to live with them for the rest of my life? Okay, if that is not the case, you know what to do. Go the other way. Because when you get married, they're not just going to zap and change. Like, their characters are not going to change. Yes, we're always changing, we're always evolving, but there are some things that are some habits are very difficult to break. So, and it's not going to happen in 1 year, 2 years. Sometimes it takes 10, 20 years for these people to actually begin to develop new habits or decide that they're going to change. And in that time, what are you going to do? That's something to think about. Okay, work on yourself when you're single, because your kids are going to learn everything, your bad character, everything. That is something I am learning now. Like, I say, oh my gosh, my daughter is like a sponge where she's just taking everything. So I have to learn to watch my what I say, how I act, because I don't want her to pick up those the parts of me that I am still trying to work on, or that God is still working in me. So, you know, don't spend your single years just waiting for the one and just not doing anything to help you grow, so that when the person actually comes and when you actually have kids, you are in that healthy place in your life, and you can, you know, your marriage and your home can just be awesome. You're evolving, your spouse is evolving, okay? So you have to constantly be in communication with them. You gotta be up to date. Like, the things that I loved loved 5 years ago are honestly not the things that I love today. Okay, so sometimes my husband's like, I thought you liked that. I'm like, I did, but I don't anymore. So you have to constantly be communicating with your spouse, unless you're going to be left behind. You have to talk to them. They would grow, their desires will grow, and that is nothing for you to, be scared about. Just be there and or should I say, just be there and help them through that phase of life where they're still trying to figure things out. Where they're still trying to figure out what I want to do. Okay, it was this before, but it's no longer this anymore. Don't be like, oh, but I married you because of this. No, just stick with them. Okay, don't compare your marriage with others. Don't do it. Don't allow other people set the standards for your marriage. Do what works for you. What works for marriage A is not going to work for marriage B. So do what works for you. If you're a mother, you matter too. Okay, don't lose yourself. It's very easy to lose yourself when you become a mom. You lose yourself in caring for your child. And if you're married, you're caring for your husband, that you just lose yourself. You matter. Make time for yourself. Pursue your dreams. Your dreams are valid. Just because you have kids, just because you're married, doesn't mean that your dreams just die. Like, no, go after them. Okay? So quit trying to be a super mom. Okay? Quit trying to be a super mom. Do what you can. If you can't clean the house this weekend, leave it alone. Whatever you cannot do, leave it alone and move on. And delegate. Okay, delegate the work. Whoever you have in your house, say, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. You don't try to do everything by yourself. You will burn yourself out. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, failure isn't always a bad thing. We learn. When we fail, we are only learning. Okay, so you're just increasing your knowledge in what you shouldn't do the next time. Okay, step out of this comfort zone. Do it afraid. Don't allow fear stop you. You have only one life. Like, as I'm 29, I don't care. I'm trying everything. Anything that I feel like, hey, I could try that. Yeah, I'm going after it. What's gonna happen? I don't care. It's not like I'm not going to be cautious, but I'm not going to allow fear stop me. Okay, I'm no longer going to allow fear stop me from being who God has called me to be and trying the things that I've always wanted to. So work on yourself. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Work on yourself. Don't just leave yourself like that, not doing anything. You're not reading books, you're not growing, no self-development, no emotional intelligence. No. Work on yourself. Learn a skill. Learn to do something else. I know you want to be a doctor. I know you want to be a lawyer. I know you want to be an engineer, just like our parents want us to be African parents. But trust me, learn a skill. Tap into your creative side. This is something that we were never really taught to do. We just go to school and have this career option that they want you to do, and nobody really teaches you to tap into your creative side. It's only a couple of years ago I decided to tap into my creative side. I'm creative, man. I used to think I wasn't creative. I used to think nothing could come out of me, but as I began to pray, I said, God, you created stuff. I should be able to create stuff too. I began to realize, yeah, girl, you're creative. And as you spend time with God, as you seek His face, you realize how creative you really are. Always count your blessings. Okay, gratitude is going to help you. Trust me. When things seem like they're going the other way, just count your blessings. Remember where God has brought you from, and you realize that God is good. And that would help you to continue to forge on, because say, hey, I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. So count your blessings. Learn to save your moolah. This is something I'm also learning now. Save. It's important. Trust me. If you haven't learned how to save, start now to learn how to save your money. Simplicity is beautiful. Sometimes less is more. I used to want to just buy clothes and buy things, but I really don't care anymore. The things that I want now are no longer those flashy things. I just want a simple life. I'm serious. I can't believe that this is what getting old does to you. Simplicity is beautiful. Discipline and commitment, two things that nobody's going to teach you. You're going to have to learn it yourself. You need it, and you're going to have to learn it yourself. Okay, nobody's going to teach you how to be self-disciplined. Nobody's going to teach you how to stay committed. That is something you are going to have to develop. Is a character trait that going to have to develop by yourself, and it's a very important one. Silence is golden. There are some things that you don't need to say. There are some people you don't need to respond to. You have to learn which one in every situation. You have to learn what to do in every situation. I am just loving silence. Before, I felt the need to reply you or say something, but now, no. I don't have the energy. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Learn to mind your business. Very important. Okay, you can't be minding other people's business, minding people's business on social media. Mind your own. When you're minding other people's business, you're not really doing anything for yourself. You're spending all your energy and all your time focusing on someone else's lives. Mind. The word of God even says it. It said, mind your business. Very important. I'm learning to mind my business, and it is taking a lot of headache from my life. Ignorance is costly. You need to stay educated. Don't just say, oh, I don't know. If you don't know, there are books. Read about it. Don't just be comfortable in ignorance and say, oh, because I don't. This is the 21st century. There's internet, there's YouTube. Learn. And the last but not the least, enjoy your life. And whatever stage you are at in life, enjoy it. Okay, make the best of what you have. Enjoy where you're at. Just, even though you know where you want to be, enjoy the moment. Enjoy where you're at. Take yourself out for dates. Just enjoy yourself. I mean, life is so fast. You can't just be angry, bitter all the time. Enjoy your life. If you're single, enjoy it. If you're married, enjoy it. If you're in between, enjoy it. And with that, I come to an end of this video. I hope you can learn a thing or two from my 29 lessons. Don't forget to leave in the comment section, okay? If there are things that you have also learned in your life, or things that I say that you agree with, just mention in the comment section. I will be reading it. Thank you guys for watching this video to the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.